Hey guys, and welcome to the Shabby Shack. I'm going to show you today how I use the Dollar Tree cutout of a snowman to make a burlap snowman. So I got myself a large piece of burlap and I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to lay my snowman on it and I'm going to trace him. Okay, so when I get to the hat, I'm going to stop and I'm just going to draw the head on around freehand. Okay, then I'm going to take my little snowman and I'm going to trace his hat. I'm going to fold my felt in half and I'm going to trace his hat on one side. And to do this, I'm using my little white chalk marker. So there we go. We have the shape of his hat. Okay, and we have the shape of the snowman. I don't think you guys can see it, so I'm going to go over it right quick with the white marker on the burlap. Maybe you can see, I don't know, but there's the shape of my snowman on the burlap. Okay, so now I'm going to cut him out. And this is why I folded it in half, so I could cut both pieces at one time. And I only had to trace him once. Okay, so there we have our two little snowman shape. And they don't have to be perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take my hot glue gun. And I'm going to start at the top side of his head. And I'm going to come around with my glue. And I'm going to glue him together. Okay, now where my seams are, my pieces aren't perfect, I'm going to go back and trim this up a little. All right, now we're going to stuff him. And I'm using some stuffing from an old pillow, guys. You don't have, if you're throwing away a pillow or something, save the stuffing. You can always use it for your crafting. Okay. I got to put a little more glue. That side didn't glue too well. Okay, continue with my stuffing. Now I'm going to get a little inside of his head. And I'm going to continue gluing him shut. So there's our little burlap snowman. Now we're going to embellish him. So I'm going to cut his hat out of the felt. And there we have both little sides of the hat. I have a piece of jute, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it to the back of his head. And then I'm going to glue one side of his hat onto his head. Just come across with the little glue guys, just like so. Okay, then I'm going to take this other piece. I'm sorry, I got jute on it. Or burlap. But I'm going to take the other piece and I'm going to glue it on top of that one. Okay, just like that. Now we're going to embellish him. I have a small piece of orange felt cut for his nose. I've got some little buttons for the eyes and for the mouth. So we're going to get started with him. Give him his cute little nose. Okay, so I've done his little face. Now I'm going to do the buttons on his belly. Okay, now to give him a little more embellishments, I'm going to be using some red buffalo check ribbon, and I'm going to be cutting the wired part away to make his scarf and a banner for his hat. As you can see, I'm just holding it up to him, and I'm not measuring. I'm just holding it up to him, and I'm cutting it the length that I need. Now I'm going to glue that on. I'm going to trim up his hat just a hair. Now I'm going to glue a scarf on, guys. I'm just going to bring it around. Tack it one time there. Bring the other piece over and tack it. Okay, guys, quick, easy, simple little burlap snowman. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to share it, and please remember to follow the Shabby Shack.